Hello, I am Leah with Luxe Digital Key Solutions, and I'm going to show you three things that you can do today to improve your online presence. I spoke with Kim on the phone who said it would be okay to send you guys over a video. It's no obligation to you, it's just a short interview that will give you guys some tips and tricks on how you can improve your online presence. Yes, I am doing this for free, and I'm pretty sure you're wondering why that is. And it's pretty simple. I do understand that business owners, you have a lot of things to do, especially when it comes to event business, because you have to worry about your clientele. Um, Making sure that they are getting all the tools they need to plan their event. You have decorations, you have, all of these other things, planning. And when it comes to marketing, usually a business will do the minimum, which is, your social media and things like that. The basics, right? Cover those basics, make sure you have a website and all of that. But when it comes to actually ranking your business, making sure that you're one of the top businesses that people find when they are searching for an event venue, maybe those things aren't as they're not on your top list. Not that you don't think of it, but it's something that you don't really dig deep into to understand, so that you can be seen across the web. Also, knowing those things, um, I understand that as a business owner, you don't know who to hire as an expert, right? So if I give you this video with these tools and tips that you can use, maybe you'll say, hey, Leah was great, and I would love to understand further, and work with her further so that she can help with my business online presence. So I will try to make this video as short as possible. I want to be thorough, but I want to, touch on these three things and not make it too long, because I'm sure you have other things to do than watch me talk about these things that I'm going to show you today. So I'm going to cover content, backlinks, and citations. First, I just want to say I like the first thing that I see, the intro of your website. It's inviting. It gives an idea of what you guys offer. First thing you see is a wedding picture, a couple sharing um, a special moment. This is great. You do show that you are located and seen on these various platforms. That is a good thing. Um, Pictures, wonderful. Now, I will say that I will critique. I have to critique, because if I don't, then I'm not doing you any service. And of course, there are things that I won't go deep into. I just want to kind of touch on a few things to kind of give you an idea. Okay, so for me, I love that you have the, you know, as seen on here, but I would put these at the bottom, towards the bottom of the page, and make the pictures and your videos more seen at the top. It's okay to have the as seen on the front page. That is a great thing. I just think that making your videos and pictures more visible, that people see first, I could see that being at the top before having those seen, basically. Also, your content on the front page. Um, Typically, Google would recommend that a business shows the at least 1,500 words. You don't have to do 1,500. I would say 1,000, but 1,500 makes it better. But they typically require, I won't say require, they typically advise a business to put that, at least that amount of information on the front page. because your first page is what people are getting the most information about your business and what you're offering, etc. And on that front page, you want to make sure that you are using keywords that people are searching for. I did notice that you have wedding venue, wedding reception venue, etc., which is great. That is a good thing. That helps you to with your SEO. Also, I would just increase the amount of content that's on this first page. Also, with your pictures and your videos, just a tip, you would want to save these things using keywords as well, because your pictures and videos are a part of your content. So you want to make sure that before you upload them, you are saving them using keywords that people are actually searching for, like event space, Atlanta, wedding events, Atlanta, those type of keywords. And there's a tool you can use to actually find out what keywords are going to help you in that process. Okay, so I won't stay on that too long. I'll just, move along. But I will mention one more thing. A booking button and a call button would be very helpful, because on the mobile, it makes it easy for people to contact you without having to search for that information on your page. Okay. Now, I will talk about backlinks. Backlinks is one website pointing to another website. And before I show you that, I'm going to go to Google search, which shows you the top event venues that are actually being found when you type in wedding venues. Now, you can be found for wedding venues or event spaces, but because you have seems like weddings is more of a thing that you guys are wanting to promote. I'm going to show you the top wedding venues that are actually being found on Google. So when we pull up wedding venues, I see the Peachtree Club, the Winbridge House, and Trolley Barn. That means that they are doing something on their website that is allowing them to be shown in this top spot on Google. Okay. This is called the map pack. This is where you want to be seen, because the very first three event spaces that people touch are going to be these number three right here. You want to be seen in those. And even if you weren't, and let's say you were probably number 5, you still want to be seen at least on this list right here. However, the top 3 is the best because number 1, people aren't going to dig too much. We do know that we live in a microwave society, so most people are going to click on that first 1, 2, 3 that they see. And then they may possibly go down at the bottom here where we see the not event detective proof of the pudding, which are in your organic search, which means more than likely they're going to pop up based on wedding venues in Atlanta. Of course, that map pack is usually what we see on the Google search on our mobile device. So you want to be somewhere on this first page. You typically want to be in the map pack and in the organic search as well. But to show you one thing, when it comes to backlinks, let's look at the Knot. The Knot is not actually a wedding venue. The Knot is actually a website that gives people information about wedding venues in Atlanta. And usually they're going to consider them the top wedding venues in Atlanta. So we consider that a backlink. And as I mentioned before, a backlink is one website pointing to another website. I'll give you an example. Let's say you're doing a presentation for a group of people and you're discussing wedding venues. Well, you may give them a brief overview of what wedding venues are, give them a little information about wedding venues in the area. but there's someone else in the seminar who have a deeper understanding of wedding venues. So you're going to point to them and you're going to say, Tasha, come up. You're going to give us more information about wedding venues. Tasha can tell you how to plan the weddings. She's going to provide the decor for the weddings. She's going to provide a space that people can actually rent out for a wedding. So basically, Tasha is more of an expert in this. So the knot is the backlink to these other websites. Um, and all backlinks are not created equal. So you can have a backlink that has nothing to do with your website. Let's say a general website that, let's say, the mall is a website, right? The mall can possibly, give you some ideas, but not really. The mall is not going to point. Well, I'm not going to use the mall. Let's use Burger King. Burger King is irrelevant to a wedding venue, right? So yeah, we need food for a wedding, but are people going to find Burger King to host food for their wedding? Probably not. So Burger King is irrelevant. Maybe they help you, but they're really not helping you. They may point to you and say, hey, there's a wedding venue over in Atlanta that you should check out. But are people really going to take Burger King's advice when it comes to your wedding venue? Not necessarily. Typically, they're going to use a place like The Knot or Event Detective because those places have a quote unquote expertise in what wedding venues are the best in Atlanta. So that's just to give you an idea. All backlinks are not created equal. Okay. So you want basically a backlink that makes sense for the type of business that you are providing. And then, of course, we have levels to a backlink. So it's like being the least popular or the most popular kid in school. If the most popular kid in school is wearing these shoes, most people are going to want to know where they found those shoes. They probably want to wear those same shoes. But if the least popular kid in school is wearing those same shoes, no one will probably pay attention to them, right? So we want to make sure that the backlinks are reputable. That's basically what I'm getting at. You want them to be reputable and you want them to make sense for the type of business that you provide. Okay. So, moving forward, I'm going to pull up the Peachtree Club because they're in the number one spot. Let's find out what the Peachtree Club is doing. So, we're going to look at the Peachtree Club. Nice photo of, they have information here that people can utilize. They're not, doesn't look, okay, they do weddings and events, but we're going to see what type of traffic Peachtree Club is bringing in, okay? So what we do here, we go to a tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs is a tool that you can use to basically monitor your traffic and keywords and other things that compares you to your top competitors. This is just so you can keep updated on what's going on, keywords that you need to have included in your website, etc. So we are going to put the Peachtree Club on Ahrefs. And Ahrefs is about, I don't know, 180 or so per month. I can't recall the actual amount. Okay. So the Peachtree Club, they have 423 backlinks that is helping them rank on Google. Organic traffic they have here is at about 230 per month. And then the keywords that are helping them on their site is at about 366. This is a give and take a little. It is the internet, so there could be some off numbers here, but this is just to give you an overview, an idea of what's going on. Now, when I put in A-list affairs, I'm going to show you the difference here because I believe I found you guys on about the page 5 or 6. Um, so we're going to switch over to A-list. Okay, it shows here that you guys have about 103 backlinks and you have organic traffic, which means that this is when people are putting your business name in Google. This is about how many is coming through Google. And it says you only are averaging at about one per month. So you guys may be getting traffic in a different way. This is not to say that you're not getting any business at all. It just means that you may be getting it through word of mouth or, based on the searches that you guys have on your website, like BET.com and VH1 and other backlinks that are pointing to you. But again, those backlinks are great, but they aren't really helping when it comes to local, when people are actually searching for a wedding venue to actually book. Okay. And then I could go further and show you here. I don't want to be too technical, but as you can see here, your backlinks, you have 100 and how many? 103. But if we go down here, you have no follow, 92 no follow. So that means that 92 of your backlinks aren't really helping you at all. They're just backlinks. Okay. You want most of your backlinks to be follow backlinks versus no follow. So that makes a difference in how you are actually seen. Okay. Just to, kind of show you that, the backlinks, like I said, it's a level to it, and then it's actually all backlinks aren't created equal. So all backlinks aren't going to help you just because they are referencing you. Does not mean that they're helping your traffic. Okay, so that was that tool. Now we're going to go to WhiteSpark. WhiteSpark is a tool that you use to do citations. Citations is basically your name, address, and phone number across the web. Now, when it comes to your citations, you want to have as many as possible, but you also want to have citations that make sense for your business. So you have the basic citations, which is, Google, your social media, Yellow Pages, Yelp. Those are the basic ones that people know. But there are hundreds of citations that you can actually register your business on because there are citations that are specific for your type of business. Okay. So we're going to go to WhiteSpark and I'm going to show you how you are compared to your top competitor. Okay. Now, while it's searching, I do want to mention that tool, Ahrefs. It actually will show you the backlinks that the competitor has, so that you know exactly which backlinks to register for, because you want to register for those same backlinks that your top competitors are listed on, and then you want to add a few more, because in order to actually move above where they are, you want to have, of course, more. Because you do the same, I mean, it will get you on that first page. I mean, that is the goal, so that people can find you better. So it's the same thing with the citations on this tool, WhiteSpark. You're able to actually see the citations that your competitor is listed for. So here we can see that the Peachtree Club is found on 35 citations. So whatever citations they are listed on, you want to make sure that you're listed on those citations. But then you also want to add about 35 more, at least 20 more. You want to double it, so that you're seen across the web more. Okay, because that's basically what citations is. It's actually making it possible for your business to be seen across the web more. So I'm going to put in your information. Okay. Now, as we can see here, A List Affairs, you guys are listed on 13 citations. So there are citations that you are listed on, which is great. But because your top competitor is listed on 35, you want to be listed on at least 35. But like I said, you would want to add more than 35 because in order to push your business to that first page and get you to the top spot, at least the top three spots, you want to have at least double what they have in order to outrank. And you want to keep updated on all of this information as well because things change. You always have someone who is working with a marketer or working with some type of agency that is helping them to rank their business. So you always want to stay updated on this type of thing. Monthly is typical. But yeah, so I hope that this information was very helpful to you guys. I did kind of 20 minutes, but hopefully you got a lot out of the information that I provided. You can reach out to me, luxedigitalkeys.com. Here is my phone information, 470-470-9262. And then my email address here, luxedigitalkeys@gmail.com. I will be sending this through the email so you can easily reply there. But I hope this information was helpful to you guys. If you have any questions, any thoughts about the video, anything that surprised you, please reach out. I would love to hear your thoughts on what I did find. It could be surprising to you. It could be something that you possibly already knew, but it will be great to hear back from you guys. And I hope you guys have a great week and talk with you soon. Bye.